What is the process for bootstrapping? The first thing to understand is that the bootstrapping is about identity, making sure that I know who I am talking to. So it involves the identity of the subjects participating in the communication. The the type of identity could belong to different subjects, different types of subjects. It could be a client, like in a business client. It could be a person or user. It could be a device or Internet of Things, a system, or a service provider. And they can establish trust among them for any needs that they might have for communication. Now, the identity should be verified in many instances, maybe not all, but many instances require that the identity is actually proved. And for that, you can use evidence, and examples of evidence could be any official document issued by a respected and trustworthy institution, like in the government case, a passport, a driver's license, an education institution, a diploma, or a certificate authority. Um, Going back to the government, a certificate of incorporation, or it could be even something, some contract established directly between the two subjects that are establishing some form of interaction. Um, this evidence could be digital or physical, right? So both ways can be supported and can be presented in a physical or remote way. And it could be a combination. The subject could be physically present, but they present a digital record of the evidence. And it could be the subject might be remote, and they might be presenting a physical passport that maybe through the web cam and so on, it could be established some validation. Um, the identity could be validated and verified by a third party, like a certificate authority, or it could be also an identity assurance provider. Um, and then it could be the same subject that is actually interested in establishing a trust relationship, that the one who is actually doing this. And there might be some instances where really no verification is needed. So there are many examples today where one can go to a website and just type information, and that is never truly validated or verified. As you can see here, the concept of the identity is very important, and the process is called identity proofing. And identity proofing is the collection of the evidence, and then the validation and the verification, where validation means validating that the evidence is complies to the requirement of the type of evidence that is presented. So if it is a passport, um, does it look like a passport? Does it include all the information, all the characteristics of a passport? So that is the validation. It cares about the evidence. The verification is the connection between the subject and the evidence. So the evidence is going to be about a specific subject, and then the process of proofing requires the presence of that subject. So the question is the subject the same subject that is mentioned in the evidence? So that is the verification.